What's going down, everybody? Welcome back to Top 5 in 5 minutes right here on Commander Cookout. Today, the top 5 reprints generally for the format of Commander from Commander Masters. Before we get to it though, don't forget we're brought to you by FusionGamingOnline.com, your source for all your Commander Masters needs, sealed, singles. It's all available. CCO Summer is going to get you a discount when you use that code at checkout. CCO Summer, get a discount. You're going to buy the stuff anyways, get a discount. And if you want to help make lists like this, you can hop on over to patreon.com/CCO podcast, join the nation, help me make lists, submit decks, become part of the best community in Magic. Now, let's kick things off with number 5. Number 5, like many of the best cards that have been reprinted in Commander Masters, is a tutor or a game finisher or something that costs lots of money. Finale of Devastation, number 5, because it kind of checks all 3 of those boxes. It's great in the stompy decks, it's great in the casual decks to find your pet card, it's great in the more competitive decks as a tutor for a combo piece or as a game finisher. Great all around. Pick it up when the price dips a little. Number 4, Doubling Season, for the same reason that Finale of Devastation is on the list. It's expensive, it's gonna dip a little bit. It's a cornerstone to green token decks or green inclusive decks in general. It's great in Super Friends, all around, through and through, staple of the format. Price always holds steady between $60 and $80. So if you can hop on the Doubling Season train before it goes back up to $80 and get in when the getting's good, I think now's the time. You'll always play this card. It always will be trade fodder in your binder if you're not playing it. And again, great in every strategy across multiple levels of competition. Number 3, part of a cycle. This is the Fierce Guardianship, Deflecting Swat, Deadly Rollick, Flawless Manure, and the green one, Cycle. These are all playable in Commander. Nay, they're all great in Commander. They're free. They go in competitive decks. They go in high-powered casual decks, and they feel good to play in Commander because they say if you control your Commander, you get an additional benefit. Get them in foil for the first time, that's fantastic. I can't wait to put foil versions in the decks that I have these cards in and cast them all for free across a whole swath of my decks. Number 2, another cycle. This is the Medallion cycle, first time in foil. These go in more decks than number 3's Fierce Guardianship cycle. These are mana rocks, they're storm enablers, they're cheap, which is the direction that kind of the Commander mana rock scene is traveling. All around great inclusions. They're at rare, so the price is going to dip substantially. I can't wait to crack these in packs because I have a ton of decks that these are going to go into, and the only reason probably that you're not playing these is because you either couldn't afford them or otherwise can't find them at stores, even if you had a bunch of change burning a hole in your pocket. Now, the Commander Masters reprints in foil are going to solve both of those problems. Great include in the set. And the number 1, some people aren't going to like this number 1, but it's Jeweled Lotus. I think that this card is synonymous with the format of Commander. It helps you cast your Commander. It enables your strategy early game. Casual players love it because it's going to give them a chance to play a card that says Lotus on it, to make mana with Lotus. Combo players love it because it costs 0. Competitive players love it because it costs 0 and it's a mana rock and it enables your strategy so quickly. This card's fantastic. I'm not sure if the price is going to dip and the textured frame break foils are $1,000, blah, blah, blah. The moral of the story is this. Lodi J is in this set. If you buy packs and you crack them, and if you're doing sealed or draft or whatever it is, you have an opportunity to open it. You have an opportunity to open a $1,000 Magic card. That's fantastic and fun and great. And can you imagine a new kid doing that and feels like they win the lottery? That's great. But also this card represents what the format is and what it's about and why it's fun. And partly because of that, and also because it's a mana rock that says Lotus and it costs 0, it goes in any deck. Nearly any deck wants this card and can play this card. It gives you mana. It lets you pay commander tax. All around great, fantastic. I love it. Even if the price doesn't change 1 cent, I'm happy that people can open this and have more of these in the world. If you want to pick any of these up, you head to fusiongamingonline.com, use CCO Summer promo code. You're going to get a discount. You're going to want those foils. You might as well pay less money for them. CCO Summer at fusiongamingonline.com. Final big thank you goes out to our biggest Patreon supporters over at patreon.com/CCO podcast. You can see a list of our biggest supporters and our totally medium editor right now.